The G-Series Micro provides an ExactVision solution in an ultra-small form factor for customers who wish to leverage a smaller system design or in space-constrained locations such as retail shops, restaurants, banks, and small offices. When unpacking your new G-Series Micro, you will find a box containing the G-Series appliance, a mouse, a keyboard, and an insert which includes a QR code to the online Quick Start Guide. Within the system box is the G-Series Micro, a power cable and power supply, as well as a VESA mount adapter enabling the mounting of the unit behind display monitors, and system documentation. The G-Series Micro comes with a fixed internal hard drive for video storage and a separate 256GB SSD with the Ubuntu operating system. It supports up to 8 IP camera streams and may display 480 frames per second on a single local monitor, or provide video to remotely connected client workstations. The front of the system has 2 USB 3.1 Type-A ports, 2 USB 2.0 Type-A ports, 1 USB Type-C port, and 3.5mm line-in and line-out audio connections. On the rear, you have 2 USB 3.1 Type-A ports, 1 USB 2.0 Type-A port, 2 DisplayPort outputs, 1 2.5 gigabit per second Ethernet interface, and 1 gigabit Ethernet interface. If opting to use the VESA mount, begin by placing the system upside down on a flat surface. Insert the 2 included 12mm screws into the provided screw holes on the bottom of the system, but do not over-tighten. If there are screw hole covers on the back of your VESA-compatible display monitor, remove these prior to attaching the plate. Orient the VESA mounting plate so that the arrow points upward. Align the VESA mounting plate with the hole patterns on the rear of the display monitor, either 75 by 75 or 100 by 100 millimeters. Use the included M4 screws to attach the plate to the display, again being sure not to over-tighten, which may damage the display. Pull the metal locking tab on the VESA mounting plate outwards. Insert the screws you attached to the bottom of the system into the mounting holes on the plate before pressing downwards to secure it. Lastly, push the metal locking tab inwards until it snaps into place. Set up your G-Series Micro for use by connecting the power block. Then connect the power cord to the block and plug the power cord into the wall outlet or appropriately sized uninterruptible power supply and add your network connections. When powering on for the first time, you will be prompted to set up the operating system administrator account and password. You will then be prompted to create a username and password for the ExactVision software admin account. Once these steps have been completed, open the ExactVision client software using the ExactVision icon on the desktop. Select the cogwheel icon in the upper corner to navigate to configuration mode. From the left-hand navigation tree, select Configure System beneath the system name. Use the Network tab to configure your system interfaces. We recommend using the Management interface for client connections and reaching the internet, and using the Data interface to isolate your camera data. Purchase of a G-Series Micro includes 8 free camera licenses for any supported camera, but the system must have a license applied prior to adding your cameras. Move to the System tab to apply your system license key. If the system has internet access, you may select the From Exact.com option from the Import button menu. If your system does not have internet access, you may upload a license key file or enter the key manually into the license field above. When licensed and connected to your network, you are ready to begin adding devices and configuring your system. Refer to our support portal and online documentation for greater details.